Namaste. Hello, my name is Nicole. Thank you for joining us for another slow flow yoga practice being presented by the YMCA. In today's practice, we're going to be using quite a few props and we're going to be focusing on the theme welcoming change and how we accept support. So how does this look in our yoga practice? In our practice today, we're going to be using a chair for all of our poses today. So it'll be nice and gentle. If there's anything that's uncomfortable for you, just please hold back. We're going to be using a block, and if you don't have a block at home, just feel free to use a book. We'll be using a strap, which you can use a belt, and we'll need a blanket as well for Shavasana at the end. We're going to begin by doing a gentle breathing exercise. Just coming around on your seat. Make sure your seat is placed on your mat so it's nice and safe and steady. We're going to use the bottle for a breathing exercise to start with. So we're going to connect it in just underneath the ribs at the centre there, just to allow a little bit of a sensation, just to feel the sensation of the bottle in that little sternum area, just underneath where the rib cage joins there. And it might feel quite comfortable for you, so not applying too much pressure there. We're going to take a couple of nice deep breaths and just take the spine nice and long here now. And as we begin to slow the chatter in the mind, just closing down the mouth and the eyes, drawing the breath in through the nostrils, and taking it down through the diaphragm and into the belly. Just feel the expansion in the bottle as you draw the breath down and then exhaling out through the nostril. And just finding your own rhythm as you inhale nice and deeply into the belly. Just creating a little bit of awareness, a bit more awareness around the breath and how it travels through the nostrils, down through the throat, down through the diaphragm, into the belly, filling the belly with fresh oxygen. And exhaling out of the nostrils, just connecting with the Ujjayi as well, so taking the tongue to the roof of the mouth, creating a gentle restriction at the back of the throat. Just listening for your own internal sound, your own unique sound. And as we connect with the breath in this way, we learn how to maybe tame the breath a little bit when we're feeling a little bit stressed or anxious. Learning how to deepen and lengthen the breath when we need to. We're going to start to create a little bit of movement now. So releasing the bottle, placing that off to the side. We're going to place the hands underneath the butt, so facing towards the butt and underneath. So this is just a nice chest opener to start with. So keep the chin tucked as well, feet are hip width apart, drawing the shoulders together. Allowing a little bit of light in now through the eyes, keeping the mouth soft. And then releasing the hands. It might feel nice just to give the hands a little bit of a gentle massage. And then we're going to extend the arms up. So taking the arms down by the side, turning the palms out, and we'll inhale the arms up. And as we take the arms overhead, just taking hold of the left wrist and drawing the body across to the right, opening up that whole left side of the rib cage. And inhaling back to center, taking hold of the right wrist, exhaling across to the right. And releasing back to center. We'll exhale the hands back down. Exhale down. Bring the heels of the palms together now and just gently moving the butt a bit closer to the edge of the seat. Taking the feet a little bit wider out and take the feet to the width of the mat. So out to the sides and opening up the chest completely here. And then this might be enough for you, just simply opening up here, keeping the chin tucked. Alternatively, bringing the torso forward and then tucking the chin. Just allowing as the breath softens and steadies, feel a little bit more rotation in the shoulders. And then we're going to inhale to safely come up, slowly coming back up. And then we're going to come forward and we're going to come and do a Garudasana here. So just coming back onto the seat, extending the spine long. We're going to take the right leg over the left, so like we're crossing our legs here. We're going to take the arms down by the side and we'll inhale to cactus the arms. And then exhale to bring the elbows together. And then we're going to take the right elbow underneath the left. Just drawing the elbows up to eye line here. And softening the eyes. Just feeling the opening in the shoulders here. And on the exhalation, releasing now. And taking the left leg over the right. And again, we'll take the arms down by the side. We'll inhale to cactus. Exhale to draw the elbows together. We'll take the left elbow underneath the right, bringing the elbows up to eye line here. Just engaging our breath here. And it's a lovely opener in the shoulders. I'm going to exhale to release now. So releasing out of this one. And we're going to take a, this is sort of like called a turtle pose if you like, but we'll take the I think it's called Kumasana. And so we're going to take the feet outside, so just outside of the width of the mat here. So just outside, so nice and wide. And again, it's just a forward fold here. So we're keeping the chest open here, drawing the chest forward. You might be just coming up onto the fingertips to start with here. And then as you find your reach, you might find that you can extend a little bit further out. As you find your reach, then tucking the chin. And then we'll inhale, coming up onto the fingertips again, and then slowly coming back up to center. And we're going to take a little pigeon here, seated pigeon, much like our reclined pigeon. So in here we take the right ankle onto the top of the left knee, and this might be enough for you just to take this position. That might be strong enough. If you're looking for a little bit more, we're going to thread the hands through the middle here, and we'll take hold of the front of the shin and just bringing the nose just towards the ankle here. And that's nice and strong work there. And we'll come back up, inhale to come back up, releasing that leg, taking the opposite ankle to opposite knee, and again just making sure we've got the upright spine here, and then threading through the front, taking hold of the front of the shin, and nose to ankle. And then we'll come back up, and we're going to take a little seated twist now. So with our seated twist, we're going to keep the feet together here, and we'll take the right palm just across the left there, to the outside of the left leg. And as we turn, we're going to take the gaze over the shoulder here, and we'll take hold of the chair. You can take the upper arm of the chair there. Just keeping the attention on the lower ribs as we turn and twist here. The tummy is engaged. And again, we'll take the opposite side. So the opposite side, we just flat palm against that outside leg, taking the gaze over the shoulder first, and then we'll place our arm at the back. And it's a lovely stretch in those shoulders. You can really feel the shoulders opening there, so it might feel nice just to do a little bit of that afterwards. And then from here, we're going to take a little wide-legged stretch here as well. So take the legs out nice and wide, dorsiflexing the toes. We're taking the butt to the edge of the seat here. And then we're going to take the right hand down, so it's in the inner thigh here. We take the left arm up, and we'll just draw the body across to the right. Taking the gaze up to the ceiling. And strong work here, and coming back to center. Taking the opposite hand to opposite inner thigh. Right hand, inhale the right hand up and drawing it across. And inhale back to center. And I'm going to come round now. We're just going to do a little side angle twist. So coming around onto the side of our chairs, so got part of the butt on the chairs, take the block between the knees there. And as we do this, we're going to take a twist. We're going to hold on to the chair here. We'll take the back hand and we'll place it around the base of the spine. So we're doing again a nice gentle twist here. Let's focus on the block between the knees as well. Tummy engaged, and the gaze is over that back shoulder. It's getting a great stretch through the neck here as well. Just allowing the breath to steady. And release. We're going to do that on the opposite side. So, block between the knees. And again, so we take hold of the chair, back arm, base of the spine, and then we take the gaze over the back shoulder. Feel how the tummy naturally engages as the spine lengthens. Making sure the rotation is in those lower ribs. Coming back to center, and we'll release our block. Now we're going to take a little Utthita Parsvakonasana. So for many of you, you will be familiar with this on our mats without our chair. So I'm going to take the right leg out. I'm just taking a little bend. You've got part of the butt still on the chair here, lengthening that left leg out. So you've got a nice, you can feel that you're getting a stretch up the inner thigh here. So we're going to open the palm up here, and we're going to turn the gaze around and taking hold of the back of the chair, just opening up. Just feel how this lower arm, the lower hand, just using that to leverage a little bit more opening, a little bit more rotation in the torso. And release. And we're coming back over to the opposite side now. So taking left leg out and the right one, extending the right leg. A nice lunge here. And then taking the left hand on the inner thigh there, taking the gaze over the shoulder, taking hold of the arm of the chair. center. And that's such a beautiful opener, that one. So that's Utthita Parsvakonasana. Now we're going to do a couple of standing poses now, because it's not all about sitting down today. So we're placing our chair nice and stable on our mat still. And we're going to need our strap for this one. So with the strap, we're just going to keep the feet parallel towards the chair. So, and then we're going to bend the left foot up. And as we do that, we're going to take the strap around the ball of the foot. And then we're going to lengthen that foot out. So you're getting a really great stretch already there. And then we're going to the standing foot, we're going to pivot that around. So pivot just around so we're facing front on there. You can take the hand to the hip, and this might be exactly where you're at today. There's a really lovely inner thigh opener here. And just allow the breath to steady. If you're looking for a little bit more, you can lengthen that strap out a little bit. And with this, this hand here, you can bind here, bind around the back, taking hold of that strap. And then taking that left hand and placing it on the inner thigh here, take the gaze over the shoulder. The toes are dorsiflexed. And that's a really great inner thigh opener there. So just safely coming back here. So you may need to pivot that foot back around and then release that foot back down. And we'll lift the opposite leg to do the same thing. So to do that, I'm just going to demonstrate popping the chair on the other side for you. So again, we lift that right leg, placing it forward, placing the strap around the base and allowing it to go over the back of the chair there. And then we pivot this front foot and opening up. Spine long, chin just gently tucked here, chest is open. And again, if you're looking for a little bit more, take the strap, bind with the back hand, taking hold of that strap, and we take the right hand down and take the gaze over that back shoulder. And that feels really lovely. And so we'll come back around again. Sure you pivot that back, that front foot, and release. And nice and safely. We're going to do a variation of our Prasarita Padottanasana now, which is it's a wide-legged forward fold. So we'll take the feet together and then just take them to a wide stance. So a nice wide stance here. And this might be your Prasarita Padottanasana today. Just having a really beautiful forward fold. Also opening the chest and the shoulders. Turning the biceps away from the ears. Connecting with the breath, keeping the gaze. Off to the back. Keeping the head hanging heavy here. And if you're wanting a little bit more here, you can actually take the left hand to the right ankle, take the gaze up under the arm to the ceiling. And release. And the opposite side there, right hand to left ankle. Gaze up to the ceiling. It's strong work. And releasing, just bending into the knees to safely come up, pivot the feet together. And we're going to get ready to come down onto the ground, so just safely coming down. So you might be bending now into the knees. And we'll come down, sitting down for a Padottanasana, a variation, chair variation. So Padottanasana here is just a little forward fold. And we're going to come into Baddha Konasana legs now. So you bring the soles of the feet together. If there's any discomfort there, just make sure you prop the knees when we're coming into Baddha Konasana. Just going to take a reclined version to start with. Take the fingertip fingers towards the butt here. Just going to open the chest. Keep the chin tucked here, safely tucked, and open up the chest. And we'll take a nice counter pose to that now. So counter pose is just simply taking the hands up to the arms of the chair and taking the forehead to the seat of the chair. And this is a lovely restorative pose here. You can stay here for a while, and as you feel the breath soften, you can feel the inner thighs just start to open more. Okay, just engaging the Mula Bandha, tummy muscles here. And we're going to prepare for our Shavasana. So coming into Shavasana today, we're going to place our blanket behind us, just making sure that we recline nice and safely, so drawing the butt towards the knees. And as we make sure the head is nice and supported, drawing the knees up, and the shins will be nice and comfortable on the chair here. So just adjust where you need to. And as we head into Shavasana, you can take as long as you like here, just starting to relax the shoulders now. I'll guide you through into Shavasana, and then you can just stay here for a nice amount of time for yourself, giving yourself this time. So completely relaxing the calves on the chair, allowing the feet to splay out a little bit, allowing the hips and the tummy completely relax. Allow the spine to sink nice and heavy, the torso and the chest you can relax, shoulders, making any last movements, making sure the palms are facing up, the ceiling, fingers are gently curled. Just relaxing the breath now, allowing the tongue to fall to the floor of the mouth, softening the jaw, just allowing the face to completely relax, allowing yourself to accept whatever is going through the mind, and just allowing any of those thoughts just to release with your exhalations. And giving yourself this time now to completely surrender and appreciating the supports in our lives.